Good afternoon. This is Tony Cherniawski, manager of the Practical Investor, LLC. Today is December the 3rd, 2009, and the topic for the day is the Oorthodox Broadening top. This video is meant for instruction and entertainment purposes only. This is not a solicitation to buy or sell any security. A purchase or a sale of a security may result in a loss of principal. Please consult with an expert advisor who may explain the risks of any investment you may consider. You cannot invest directly in an index. Well, good afternoon, and I just thought I'd come back to you with the latest and greatest information. It's been a hectic Thanksgiving, to say the least, and a bit of a follow-up that's going on afterwards. It looks like the market may have tried to recover from the little blow-up with Bahrain the day after Thanksgiving. However, things are not necessarily as they seem, and so let's take a look at some technical analysis to see what we can of what the market may be revealing to us. So let's just start off with a very quick chart. This one is on the Dow transports. Now, for those of you that are Dow theorists, this move today was very, very interesting because the Dow transports made a new high. By the way, the Dow Industrials did not make a new high today, but they did make a new high earlier this week. So from a Dow theory standpoint, we have a double confirmation. Both the transports and the industrials are making new highs. So it sounds like wonder of wonders here. We have an ongoing bull market ahead of us. However, there's an interesting pattern here. You can see this pattern has somewhat of a flattish top, slightly rising, and of course that means that the Dow transports were allowed to make a new high today because of the slightly rising trend line that seems to be holding the top down on the transports. We also see another trend line coming off the bottom two lows, and we have a megaphone or expanding formation. What I want to do is I want to bring that to your attention, and I'm going to give you a little bit of homework. This is my teacher role coming to fore here. What I want you to do is get a copy of Technical Analysis of Stock Trends by Robert Davis Edwards, John McGee, and H.C. Bassetti. Otherwise known, the two authors are best known as Edwards and McGee. So the name of the book is Technical Analysis of Stock Trends. Written, I believe, in the 1950s, so it's quite an old book. It's one of the classics. Go to page 151, and you will see a commentary on the Oorthodox Broadening top. And these people nailed it on the head. The Dow transport broadening formation that we're seeing here is exactly identical to the case study of another broadening top that was done in 1929. Now, I'm giving you a lot of hints of what's possibly ahead of us here, so I just want you to be aware of this. And the reason I brought this out was that this is a classic. This formation, the exact pattern here occurred prior to this several other times, but most notably in 1929 and 1972. If you know your history, we know that some important things happened after those dates. So I'm going to leave you with that, and please read up. Again, page 151. The name of the book is Technical Analysis of Stock Trends by Edwards and McGee. Actually, the original book was written by Robert Edwards, John McGee, and W.H.C. Bassetti. There were three authors, although today we just refer to the first two. So let me go on one more step here and bring you the Dow Industrials. I've made several comments in the past about this, and we have multiple fractals here also expanding. We have a parent fractal in blue. This is the original expanding Orthodox. This is not the Orthodox top that they're talking about in the book, but an expanding or broadening top formation, followed by yet a child fractal in red. So the way that this was able to extend was by extending through another expanding formation, and then finally, now, today, we have what I'm referring to here as the grandchild fractal. By the way, this one looks most like an orthodox broadening top. Now, the point that I want to make here, and the point that's also made in the book, is size does not matter. So the fact is that you've got a very, very small broadening top on the Dow Industrials, and you have a large broadening top in the transports, is fairly meaningless. The outcome is the same regardless. These are called broadening tops. So just take the hint, and please study up on this. I am not going to give much more information right now, but for those of you that want to get a link to this, I sent links to my subscribers. I have a special today, $40 will get you my daily newsletter through January the 15th. Let's see if there's some interest out there. I can do a little bit of work for you, unless you want to buy the book by Edwards and McGee. That, by the way, would be a very prized possession, so I'm not making light of that at all. But please understand that I've been providing this information to my subscribers for the last couple of weeks now. There's no surprises coming to us from the market so far, and none expected, because we know where this thing ultimately goes. So either look it up, do a little bit of homework yourself, educate yourself, in other words. The other possibility is think about subscribing. I will send you a free copy of our newsletter for anyone that emails me at tonyc@thepracticalinvestor.com. So, but the special is $40. We'll get you 6 weeks of the newsletter through the middle of January. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a very successful experience with the markets, and please do the right thing. Thank you.